Hello, 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 people. This is your girl, Lady D. Yes, I am back. I am back. Hey, guys, let's talk about that motion I read earlier from this individual. Who was it? This Aaron Corbin Mazie. Let's talk about that. Oh, crap. Let's talk about that. Right. Quickly. Since Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get organized here. Let's talk about that. Since I read that, right? Since I read that motion, I have my people that always look out. And this guy apparently has filed several different types of motion, right? I don't know if this is someone that is a habitual filer or got so much going on and hate this judicial system because they don't rule on these cases. They basically ruling on most of these cases on feelings and not the law. I don't know. So I just wanted to come back on here because the motion that he most recently filed was the motion to consider and the writ of habeas corpus. So I did see on my own where he did file he had a lawsuit actually against Judge Pucko, who is the judge that's currently presiding over R. Kelly's case that Bo Britley did the Rule 33 motion, which is actually, right, a motion for a new trial. So basically, thinking back, this emergency habeas corpus, this motion that this guy filed on R. Kelly's behalf is basically, if you think about it, is what Bo Britley filed for the new trial. But this guy is saying he filed for the immediate release, right? That was for a bond, which was denied by the judge. They didn't believe the threat that's against that Bo is claiming against R. Kelly. So I just wanted to come back on because you guys may do your research and find this guy has filed all type of different cases for whatever reason. I don't know what those cases were, and I don't know if what he's filing is legit or not as far as his cases, because that's what I saw, cases that he filed against these jurisdictions were basically against him, not on behalf of someone else. I didn't get that. So if I missed that, let me know. But I just wanted to come back on. The motion that I read, we all know all of that is true. Everything he put in there. They didn't really look at his case. His case was based on personal feelings as far as I'm concerned. That's what I'm basically getting. But I'm thinking with you guys that's doing your research and finding out more about this particular guy, I think you question him because they found his motion. I think there was some part where they said he's filing in the wrong. The case was over and he need to take whatever case he was fussing about to the Supreme Court. I don't know about those cases. I don't know what his gripe was with Judge Pucko. I don't know. But this is the judge, like I said, that's over in the Seventh Circuit for R. Kelly. So I don't know if he's filing that because he feels that judge wronged him. She probably wronged him. We don't know. So I just wanted to come back on. I read that motion because it was part of the court file. And if I get something that I feel you guys should know, I'm coming on here and I'm going to share it with you. But so I really don't know. I'm still saying I wish the damn judge would listen to that particular motion, but thinking the motions are basically the same, just titled differently. So I really do not believe now that this motion will be granted, only because Bo Bridley already presented that motion, but it was just titled differently. Okay. And the new trial, as far that one is still pending. That one has not been ruled on yet. So I don't know. But this judge obviously is familiar with this guy. So whatever he probably present before her as, she probably will deny it anyway, just because of who's presenting it. So I don't know. So I wanted to come back on here to speak with you guys about that, because I got people coming to me and it's like, hey, I did this, saw this on this guy. Just so you guys know, I also saw those things. But again, I don't know what those cases were about. And I know one jurisdiction in New Jersey or some shit where they put a restraining order against him, I guess, because he's constantly calling about whatever. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. I don't trust this damn judicial system. So I don't know if this man is totally within his right for what he's doing, trying to get them to listen to his cases. I don't know. But this thing I brought to you guys because it was pertaining to R. Kelly. I read it, and what's in there, it is absolutely true. But I don't know if this dude is a habitual just somebody that's always in the court records, always filing against it. I don't know. I really don't. But hey, Rhoda, yeah, I saw your thing. I saw that. And I also saw what you saw as well. But again, I don't know what those were about. I really don't. I'm not saying what he put on behalf of R. Kelly is not legit, because it should be. But think about it, guys. It's worded differently, but I think it's basically the same thing that the judge already shot down that Bo Bridley brought forth. So I definitely want to come back on here on that. Yeah, I saw that. I most definitely did. And like I don't know what those situations were. And because I can't comment on it, because the man may be within his damn right. So just because they put negative shit out about the guy because he's fighting for whatever he think is right, I'm not going to knock him for that. I'm not going to, because I don't know what those cases are. And apparently he feels he's within his right, so he's doing whatever. They have responded and said he needs to file whatever he's trying to file with those cases. Those cases are closed, and they told him to stop filing in that jurisdiction. He needs to take it to the Supreme Court. So I'm not going to knock him for that, because I don't know what that shit is about. I really don't. And whatever he did with Judge Poco, why he filed against her on June 30th and it was terminated on the 2nd, there's nothing that I saw explained why. So I absolutely don't know. But you know how I am. If I'm not sure about something. But I thought about that, and I talked to a couple of more people, and it's questionable as far as the reason behind it. I don't know if he realized that's the same damn judge that that he had his issues with, that was presiding over R. Kelly's, and pulled up that to see, well, damn, she did the same shit to me. Who knows? So I'm not commenting on that. But I just wanted to let you guys know I did see that. And I'm still keeping my fingers crossed, man, pertaining to R. Kelly. That man needs all the damn help he can get. And if this draws some light, let it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not knocking anything. Yeah. Well, shit, they dislike R. Kelly. You get my point? I can't go by what the government is saying. I get what you guys are saying, and I saw the same thing. Yes, I don't know if he's loony or not. I really don't. I absolutely do not know, because I don't know the circumstances behind that. But we know a lot of shit that we see that the government put out is not trustworthy. Come on now. Prime example, Robert Sylvester Kelly. So I can't go by that. I can't. But good. Continue to do your research. Like I said, that motion is valid as far as I'm concerned, but because it was the way it was worded, I didn't realize that was basically the same damn motion that Bo Britley filed, but he called it for a bond for immediate release, put a bond here, and that was denied. So there you go. Okay. So yeah. So let's see what happens. But yeah, he's filing a lot of cases against their asses, but doesn't mean what he's filing he shouldn't file. Do you understand my point? I saw a few cases out there that he's fighting, but I think those were his own cases. I think he was filing pro se. So again, I don't know those cases. I'm not talking on those cases. I'm just saying that motion, because it was filed with the system, and it was, as far as I was concerned, it was very positive for Robert, and I wanted to share that. Okay. Click on the link, Lady D. What link? Click on what link, Mr. Libra? What link are you speaking of, Mr. Libra? Click on the link. Because I did click on the link. You talking about the one with the judge? There was nothing there, what I saw. It just showed something was filed. I mean, yeah. And it was it. That was it. It was nothing else there that I saw. So what link? Send it to me or put it in the chat. I'll pull it up. But yeah, but that's okay. It's okay. He didn't do anything wrong. What did he file that wasn't true as far as R. Kelly? So first of all, now I want to get your point of what you're trying to make now. The fact that it's the same motion is going to be the same result, unfortunately. It's just worded differently, because he's absolutely right. Bo Britley definitely has some new evidence that has come forth. So the habeas corpus, that is correct. So nothing about it is incorrect. It's just the person that filed it. But like I said, when I originally saw it, and the way it was reading, and it didn't show anything about Bo, I'm like, damn, this sounds like one of them Innocent Project type people, where someone take your case, review your case, and on the Rolling Stone link is the chat. I don't want to deal with a chat. I don't get what you say. I don't want chatting. I want facts. So I don't get that. I don't want chats. I want facts. So point me to some facts. But again, those were his cases. I don't know that man's background. I don't know what went down with his cases, that he was fighting so hard for those cases. I don't know about that. I'm speaking on what was filed recently on R. Kelly's. That's what I'm saying. And the government, they're not going to convince. Oh, yeah. Come on now, Mr. Lieber. I don't go by no chatty shit. I got to have real shit. So, yeah. So I just wanted to come back on because of, people talking about what he done. Okay, he probably did. But there was nothing that he filed as far as Robert that wasn't accurate. But I still wanted to put that out there because, yes, he's filed a couple of cases that I've seen that they didn't want to hear, and they didn't want to hear it because it's being presented in the wrong court. It should be at the Supreme Court. So I'm not going to knock the brother. I'm not. I don't know what his situation is. He's coming at these people and feeling that they're not listening to whatever his cases were. I don't know. But I was excited. You know me, man. If I'm seeing this year, it was filed in the court. And I really thought, and I think he did, and I think he probably feels that his rights were violated. And he's absolutely right. We've been saying that shit ain't nothing said wrong. It's just that I thought this person was more of someone, like I said, like an innocent project type situation. But I think those people with the innocent project, they don't have lawyers. But I'm looking at it like that, where someone just took upon his case, broke it down, read it, and found all the wrong shit that was that happened in that case, that was not followed, was not done correctly, where people lied, and we know that. So that's why I came back on that. I'm still standing on it, but we already know, they're not going to immediately release. They're not. They're not. Robert needs to be pardoned, and I'm back to that again. And I'm not going to get off of that, But I'm not going to knock that man for going after them crazy ass people. Hell no, our government is corrupt, period. He may be legit on his gripes. Who knows? We don't know the cases. If we knew the cases, read the cases, follow whatever those cases were, then you form your opinion. I'm not going to form some opinion because of some shit somebody's saying in the chat. I'm just not going to do that. I'm just not. I'm not. I came forth with this one because it was filed in his case recently. And, he's right. He's right. His shit was definitely violated, man. That shit hurts. It hurts. And I'm not going to knock that dude because he's at least he did something that shit most people haven't done shit, So I don't know. I don't know if you guys agreeing with the law as if maybe he's loony or something. I don't know. I'm not going to do that. I don't know shit about that dude. I'm not going to judge. All I saw that he did file a positive ass motion on Robert's behalf. Yeah. It's not over till it's over, baby. It's not over till it's over. I'm in Jamaica, Portland. Well, welcome, Travis. Welcome. What's Sister D? T Blunt. Oh no, I was just coming back because people after I read that motion, people had things to say because they probably figuring, because he got some shit out there where he presented some motions, whatever he did on his cases, and they were denied. And he basically harassed the damn clerk's office, wanting to know what's the hell is going on with his cases. One of the cases, they put a restraining order or some shit like that. So I guess because of that information is out there, they just feel, this motion with R. Kelly, they feel is not, they just think he's just doing some shit. I don't know. I'm not going to guess on it. I thought it was positive. It is legit as far as the reasons that he stated for this man's immediate release. I'm not knocking that shit. The shit is real. Oh no, nothing happened. I just, I'm getting emails and texts, and so I just want to clear that up. I don't trust the damn government. I don't know what the hell's going on that went down, but I just want to let you guys know I am aware of that. But that doesn't take away what I feel about that motion. It really doesn't. Only thing that it dawned on me that it's basically the same motion that was already denied by Bo Bridley. That's all. Yeah. That's without a doubt. I've been saying that though. This judicial system is just not going to work for him. I'm sorry. That's just how I feel about it. It's how I feel about it. Just like that guy, whatever he did, say it was R. Kelly himself fighting his own, filing cases pro se on his own. I can see them doing the exact same thing to him, but it's just that he has counsel. And they basically doing the same thing with his attorneys. They denying every damn thing that they present. Only thing that's still pending is the new trial. But again, this judicial system is so corrupt. No one is following the law, and this is my opinion. No one is following the law. They just doing shit because they can. This is not how this shit should be. I don't trust our judicial system. R. Kelly needs to get out of it. He cannot continue to have these people make decisions about his life. He needs to be pardoned. However they want to do it, whatever they want to attach to the pardon, just pardon the damn man. So that's why I'm basically back on here. Okay, you and me both. I don't trust. I don't care what you find out there on this guy. That because who's to say what he's doing is not legit? They tried to make R. Kelly look like a damn fool, as if he's crazy, or with the most recent by his attorneys, the motions that came forth. What they say, oh, he just wants sympathy, or he wants he's made this shit up. So I'm not gonna knock that. I'm sorry, but you haven't seen what I haven't seen. I've also seen what you saw, but that's the government. So it is what it is. But yeah, and I hope he does get a pardon. But I haven't seen anything from Bo. I haven't seen anything in the court file, nothing showing anything that anything was even presented for a pardon. So until then, I can't even talk about that, comment on it. Only thing I could say, that's what he needs. All this other shit, taking his money with all these court filings and billing him for the shit that you're doing within the judicial system. The shit is not going to work. I mean, that's just my opinion on it. He's exhausted everything as far as I'm concerned. He definitely needs a presidential pardon. Bottom line. And I know a lot of you probably don't want to hear that, but that's really where I'm at. I really am. So if anybody filing anything that could help him, shit, I'm for it. Seriously. Now, if that document wasn't actually filed and in the file court record, I would never read it. But because it's part of the court file, that's something I wanted you guys to know. And that is what it is. But we definitely need a pardon. It's too much evidence out here that these people are ignoring to keep this shit going about R. Kelly. In both of these cases, it's just too much evidence out here that proves that man does not belong where he is. And I know I'm not the only one that feels that. But you guys want to go with whatever is going on out there, so be it. But that's where I'm at. The judicial system is not going to work for him. It is not. But, it's not over till it's over. But I think he's exhausted. It is over. It really is. So, Bo, whatever you're doing, I know you're trying to do it the right way as far as going through the channels with the system. But the system is not working, and it will not work for the charges that R. Kelly is being charged with. It's just not going to work for him. This is different because they making it seem like this man actually harmed children. They feel that he's a threat to the community. So I don't think anything anyone can say will cause them to release him. That's why he needs to get from under them and just go through a presidential pardon. That's how I feel, guys. And thank you guys for reaching out to me as if, maybe I didn't know what was going on with this guy. I don't know what is going on with this guy. I just know that he filed that particular motion, and I shared that with you guys. Okay? So I won't hold you, and I'm still going to keep you posted on whatever. Still, like I said before, we're still waiting on the reply from Bo as far as the response to the government, that 13-page bullshit that they put out there. You see what I'm saying? It's kind of exhausting. It really is. This is really exhausting because it's really just a waste of everyone's time, the taxpayers' time. It really is. They're making money keeping these men in these situations. I truly believe that, you know? So hang in there, guys. Don't give up. Don't give up. I still say, shit, it was a good ass motion, whether it's going to be granted or not. Uh, Unfortunately, it's the same damn judge that he filed suit against for whatever his reasons were against her ass, you know? So, but whatever. That Abercrombie and Fitch guy is more of a threat than anyone. Oh, it's so many more. That's one of many. Remember the guy that was targeting these young black women, and he had less time than R. Kelly. I mean, they buried his case to keep R. Kelly in the front. I can't think of the damn case name right now. It was horrifying, and I couldn't believe it. So, you know, it is what it is. Do you know if an application for a pardon was done? No, I stated that earlier, Rhoda. I haven't seen anything as far as that. So, not saying it hasn't. I just haven't seen anything in the record. His attorney has not said anything other than when he did the what was that? He had that press conference. He said that he most definitely will, but has it been done yet? I don't know. I have no idea. But you know, I'm on it. I'm going to keep it, you know, I'm going to keep my ears open and see what happens. But let's pray for that. Because I'm telling you guys, our hearts are only going to be broken if we sit back and think the judicial system is going to overturn any goddamn thing. Now, you're talking about really a miracle. That would truly take a miracle, okay? Because they want him exactly where he is for whatever their reasons are. It's really sad. It is really, really sad. All right. So that's why I'm back. You know me. I'm gonna come back if I feel you guys. DJ the Kid. Yes, that's him, Taz. That is the guy. That is him. That is him. That dude was deliberately giving them women HIV. All black women. This is a white dude. Yes. And they buried his case, wanted to keep R. Kelly when all this shit was going on at the same time. That's the people they should have been focused on. But no, they wanted to focus on the damn superstar, not this dude here. And he was a predator. For real. So just, it is what it is. And I still stand by what I said. Keep those prayers going, man. Keep those fingers crossed, man. Who knows? I'm going to keep praying for him. But I'm not praying for this judicial system. I'm not. I'm going to keep that real, for real. I'm not doing that. Because I think that's over. That's over. You know, when the damn Supreme Court don't even want to hear your shit, that's it. You know? So I pray that paperwork is in the works. I hope that man could come out of there soon. But I know God is in the works, whatever it is. We want it to happen today, but we don't know. You know, God is an on-time God. So I just got to stick with that. Seriously. But I definitely want to come back on there just to let you guys know. I am familiar with some of the cases with that guy that I talked about. What is his name? Yeah, this Aaron Corbin Maisie. I'm not knocking you, Maisie. You keep going after their ass if you think those people owe you for whatever. You keep doing what you're going to do, you know? So I remember that dude. Yep, I remember that dude. I believe Sony is connected to the prison. Somebody is connected to the prison. So there's too much shit out here about R. Kelly for this man to be still in prison. Even with the text messages with the daughter and the mom, man. It's just so much out here that's being ignored. And all of that is suspect to me. That's why I can't depend on that system to release him. It has to be a presidential pardon. And I pray that they see the case, read that shit, and really see all the inconsistencies in this man's case, and see that there weren't any underage. That man wasn't involved with any underage girls. That's just a bunch of bullshit. But I guess the government had to do what they had to do, just like Bo said, so people won't give a damn. And that's basically where we're at right now. All right. All right, guys. So chat soon. Take care. Bye bye.